we got in Spanish?
I just dog
You
form
got seen
racks
Spanish?
twice.
Bloodhaven boys.
What's up? Right now, let's get into some gameplay of me versus my boy Michael Nightwing playing Smoker. I beat the Sanji out of him, so now he's trying again with Smoker. Let's see how this goes. I draw my 5 card, and there is a Luffy, there's a 1-cost event searcher, there's a Goldie Roger, and it's a Sanji 2K counter. There's also a Bon Clay. We got Ramp, we got Search, and we got late game. We're ready for this game. I'm going first, so I'm waiting for him to decide whether he's gonna mulligan or not. He's gonna keep, put his life out. I'll play. Turn 1 is looking like just play the searcher. Alright, top 3. I got a 2K Sanji, a Rab Bean, and a 1-cost Nami searcher. I'm gonna take the Nami searcher because searching just seems like the best option for early games. Whether now as the game progresses, we can see whether we have a variety of options on where we want to take the game. We passed to him on his 2-Dawn turn. In the Smoker deck, their best 2-Dawn turn play is probably brand new. So let's see. He plays a 2-cost brand new. He's broken, by the way. Search the top 3. And what do you know it? He got the Ice Age. Ice Age has been
Whoa, trash. You want to draw those cards?
a very hard card to deal with lately. I think that card is borderline bannable. Look at him try to cheat. He tried to put the 2 cards at the bottom of his deck. I caught that though. Back to me. I draw Bon Clay for turn.
Crazy.
Played a 1-cost Nami searcher. Search top 5 for a Straw Hat character card other than Nami. I take the Gum Gum Giant because I already passed up on a Rab Bean earlier. And I want to have this card in case the game goes on to a late game and I have to have good defense. I want to know I have that card already. I swing for 6. He takes the damage and then pass to him and 4-Dawn turn. He goes swing at my leader to try to skill check me, but you can't fool me with a skill check. He plays 4-cost Rebecca, takes back the Kuzan, and he cheats out the brand new from hand rested and brand new searches for a Hina. Hina is also like a pseudo Ice Age because Hina on play does minus your characters by 4 costs, and it's a body. So I'm on my 5-Dawn turn. Play it simple here. You play Bon Clay, get the ramp. Here we go. And then you just swing. So I put 1 Dawn on the Nami and swing into the brand new. I want to get these bodies off the board because I don't know late game. I don't want him to like steal games with extra bodies on board. And I swing for 6. I was hoping he would counter out 2K, but he just takes the damage. His turn comes back around. He goes leader ability minus Nami by 1, boosts his leader by 1,000. So his leader's at 7K. He plays the Tashigi and he minus my Borsellino, and he just trashes it. The card is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, Tashigi is a pretty cool card. My turn comes around. I draw the searcher for turn. I'm at 8-Dawn, so I use my leader ability and ramp to 9. The obvious answer here, most people would just play the 9-cost Luffy and get the rush and get the draw, but he searched a Rab Bean, he searched a Ice Age and a Tashigi. So I'm thinking to myself, let me feed him cards that he's gonna want to remove. So I searched and I got a 2K counter out of that. I got the Usachi. That card also rests 5-cost or less character if you have 8 or more Dawn. So since I got that off of the search,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think that's the play. So we're gonna rest the Tashigi and try to swing at it and see if he's gonna give us some cards out of his hands. Because the black deck do struggle with card advantage. If you can dwindle down their hands, you can, in the late game, push through and see if they have no counters. So I played a Bon Clay, the second Bon Clay, get another ramp, and then I put the 2 Dawns on the leader and swing 8 to the Tashigi. I want him to give me 2 cards. And if he let his character die, that works too. But he gave me a 2K and a 1. He gave me a brand new, and I forgot that 5-cost 2K character's name. But pass turn, back to him. He's on his 8-Dawn turn. I'm thinking it's going to probably be like a Gecko play, but I don't see... If he plays Gecko, then he doesn't have any removal for the Bon Clay, so the Bon Clay is essentially a 9K character. But instead of that, he slaps 1 Dawn on his leader minus my Bon Clay by 1, then he plays hard plays Rebecca. Rebecca cheats out Kobe from the trash and plays it, and then on play, it KO, pitch a card to KO, cost 3 or less character, and since he minus the Bon Clay by 1 with his leader ability, easy removal. He's not letting me keep anything on board that's a threat, and that's a good plan for him. He swings for 7K here, and I was about to give him a 2-1, and then I saw that he had 1 Dawn left over, and I see his Tashigi, he's going to swing for 7. So I took the first damage, and then I counter out the second attack. Back to me. 10 Dawn turn, so I just played the 9 cost Luffy. On play, you get to minus a Dawn, you get to draw a card, and it gets rushed. So this is me trying to establish something. This is me saying, hey, give me the Ice Age now. If he gives me the Ice Age, then I'll probably be able to. That means he's not dropping like a Gecko or any big boss character, and I'm fine with that for now.
3 a.m. Boy, was she
So I
right?
swing 6 into Tashigi. I want him to give me a card out of his hand because I know he don't want to let this Tashigi die because he has a blocker. So he's going to block when the Luffy swing into it, and that's fine too. I'm just trying to. The black deck just get cards out their hands, and it's going to be like a difficult time for them to have removal and cost reduction. Pass back to him. He draws for turn. He's on his 10 Dawn turn here. Let's see what he got. So he goes brand new into Usachi. I let it go. I'm not giving up counter for that. I have 1 Dawn up, so my events are online. He goes 6K to leader. I counter out. He plays another Tashigi minus my Luffy by 4. This card on play minus, and then it has, if you minus this turn, you can trash it, cost 0. And he plays the Ice Age, so minus 4, minus 5. What's it? It costs 0, and he gets to trash it for free. Then he plays a 4-drop. Kuzan draws a card. Kuzan is a threat in every format. It's here, bro. So now I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, hey, forget that Kuzan, man. I gotta put him on like show me you got removal. The Kuzan is here, the reduction's there. He already, and he also still have that Hina in his hand that he searched. So I played, got the draw, gave it rush, 6 into the character. I want to just get 1 card out of his hand. He doesn't give it to me. He let the character die because you know Luffy swinging for 10K next. So I just go Luffy 10K to life, and he takes the damage. I got him down to 3 life. New win con activated. If I can get him down to 0, he can't be able to play blockers because Goldie Roger is going to steal the game from me. His turn comes around. He puts a Dawn on the Kuzan, swing for 6 into my leader. Minus my Luffy by 4. I pitch a card, so now he plays a 9-drop Kaido, which is, this card is on play says, you can pitch a card from your hand and then trash a character your opponent was activate main. A 7 cost or less, and trash a card from my hand. So I gave up the Goldie Rogers, and he swung for 6, and I just counter out with the Bon Clay. Trying to stay a little healthy. Draw for turn, draws another 10-drop Goldie Rogers. I'm like, okay, I don't feel bad about pitching the other one now. It's not the worst position we're in right now. I played 7-drop Kid. I figured if I can give my leader some extra, you know, points, then it might be a little difficult for him to like use Dawn and just attack. So my leader's at 7K, and I put 2 Dawns under the 7K swing at the Kuzan for 9. I want this Kuzan to leave the field because he has 3 cards in hand. In my head, I'm like, I don't want to swing for 8, and then he just gives me 2K, and his Kuzan lives, and then he just be able to just destroy my board very easily. So he lets the Kuzan die, and I pass to him. He goes 9. It calls Gecko. He had the Gecko, bro. The man is broken. On play, Gecko plays 4 costs for Becca blocker, and then he has another brand new in the trash. So he's like, I'm just gonna keep this one here. So you read it. The brand new is the brand new from the trash. He gets Hina off the search for brand new, and now he's resolving Rebecca, where Rebecca get back a 3 to 5 cost character from hand, and then cheat out another
Kobe
character.
Bryant.
So he takes Kobe from the trash, and he's thinking whether he want to play another character from hand rested.
I play nothing with Kobe Bryant.
I'm trying to think, what is it? Can he play? Oh, he plays Sengoku, and Sengoku on play, you trash 2 Black Navy cards from your hand and draw 3. So he trashes another Sengoku and a Borsalino blocker, and then he draws 3. His reaction just said it all. His reaction said whatever he drew, it was good. So he slaps the 2 Dawn on the Kaido and go 11K to leader. I'm at 7K. And I'm thinking, should I use the Rat Bean? Should I use the Rat Bean or the Gum Gum Giant? I use the Gum Gum Giant because this is a perfect position to use it because I'm not ramping, I'm not minusing Dawns too low, and I get to recover some cards, like get some draw power to see what, like, more options. I didn't draw a counter, so I was forced to take the damage. Everything was just going wrong. This game was okay so far until that just happened. Then I didn't draw a card to counter out.
Yo, guys have smiled.
Literally happened to me when I played against the Buggy. Did the same thing. So I played the 9-beard. My turn. Give my leader 2K counter.
You seen me with 2 colors my whole life. Red and black.
Swing with the 7-drop kid minus a Dawn and gives my leader extra K. So my leader's at 9K. So I go 8 to life and he takes the damage. Then I go leader ability, get the get the Dawn from the deck back, and then I swing and he just blocks.
And
pass to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 cards in hand, 2 Dawns active. And leader is at 9K.
Oh, no. You're right.
So for 3 Dawns, he plays the Hina minus my 9-beard by 4, by cost of 4. At this point, I'm like, yeah, here goes another removal. And he draws another Tashigi. Tashigi minus my character by 4 more. So now the character is called 9-beard is a cost of 1. Then leader ability minus it 1 more time, and then Tashigi can just trash it. So he trashed my 9-beard, and it's not looking too good. He's not letting me keep any character on board, but at the same time, it's just me drawing really bad.
That goes way then you feel free to swing now, so I can kill it.
You got 1 Dawn left over.
Take your time.
And he goes 10K into the kid. And the same thought process from the last turn. I was thinking, should I use the Gum Gum Giant, get more draw variant options? But in my head, I'm like, I'm about to play another 9-beard the next turn. So do I really need to draw anything and give up my Gum Gum Giant event? So instead, I just gave him the Rat Bean. I was like, I'll give you the Rat Bean to keep my character. Then he swings 9 with Gecko Moria, and it gives him 2K. Get to keep, at least keep the kid. All right, he passed for turn, and I'm on the ropes, but it's just me drawing a bunch of duds, and I got punished off that Gum Gum Giant from 2 turns ago. So it's fine. I play another 9-beard, which is. It's fine. 9-beard is perfect in these types of scenarios because, like, at that point, you're just like, your leader is going to be so high that it's not easy for your opponent just to say, let's swing for game. I swing 8 to his leader, minus a Dawn, put my leader at 9K. So he takes the damage, and I swing 9 to leader, and he goes 2K, 2K, 1K. He gives Suru, Tashigi, and a what's that? Brook, and he counters out, and he gets to stay at 1 life. So now I'm looking at the board state, and I'm like, this game is either over this turn or the following turn because he cannot afford to play any blockers. If he plays a blocker, that means he didn't have enough Dawns to remove anything on my board. And even if I protect one of my characters, then the beginning of my next turn, I'll just slap the Goldie Rogers and swing, and he can't block us. He lose. And he just gave me like a whole lot of 2K counters. So I know his hands is probably no more 2K counters, or even if there is, it's not enough to stop a 10K swing or a 13K swing. So he has to go for game this turn, essentially. He puts 4 Dawns under the Kaido, and he swings at leader for 13K.
9 and 4 is 13.
And my leader's at 9K. 13 is getting me, is essentially one event and a 1K counter. I go Gum Gum Giant, and I pitch the Goldie, and I draw 2. And
What's
that puts me at 8
9
and
and
4 is
13?
12.
14.
1 and
2.
9 and 4 is 12. It's 13
Nobody
and 1K14.
knows
So I got
until
out of there.
somebody kills you.
She's 6 Dons. He has a
That just brings out the
Tashigi,
real you.
Gekamoria, 2 Tashigi, Gekamoria,
My
and
grandma
Leader
say
Swing.
nothing good happens after midnight.
I thought it was your mom. Now grandma's saying it too.
I was saying a
Me
little strong
personally, in
the
his
first time.
position,
I'm with 3
I'll
baddies, 3 a.m.
probably,
Boy,
because
was
I
she
have
right?
2 cards left in hand.
Oh yeah.
This is
It
gonna
cannot be a
epic
Gum
finish,
Gum Giant because
and you're
I'll
gonna
have
be
to
on
pitch the
YouTube.
other
This
card.
thumbnail about to go
So
crazy.
swinging 9K
The
is
thumbnail
like
about to go
the perfect
crazy.
moves because that means
Just
I gotta
like
give you
his
one of the
his
card,
last
one
title,
of my 2 cards
dog,
in my hand,
watch what his title gonna say.
which could also backfire.
Sir.
Because if it is Gum Gum Giant, I can pitch those 2 cards. If I draw 2 1K counters, then
That was the throw?
Yes.
I don't think his or a 2K and a 1K. I don't think he can win. But those are the chances you have to take.
Now, you got it. If you were 3-3, you got it. 9, get my last card. 9, get my last card. He did the right thing.
That was it.
He did the right thing.
18. Show me.
He can't play the gum gum.
Show me.
You gotta.
Yeah, it is.
Nah. If it's a rap beam,
So if it's a gum gum.
Yeah, so he swings 9. I just didn't have the counter, and he wins. But good game, Michael. We'll run it back. I have unfinished business against Smoker.